Hello everyone, this is my first YouTube channel and I'm running it as a test for my future YouTube channels, and this is my very first video. I've dedicated this channel to a game called Stardew Valley, which I play with lots of pleasure, which I really like myself. I am not an expert in the game, but I thought maybe the videos will be helpful for the starters. Like when I started the game, there were lots of things I didn't understand, and I made lots of mistakes. I wasted lots of time. So in this video series I will be giving some tips and strategies in order to get the most out of your day. In this first video I'll start explaining how you can create an account. So we've got options here, and here if you turn on the music, usually there used to be music, but there isn't anymore. It's okay. If you click on new, you will start a new account, a new game. In the load option, you have your games created here. I've tried playing several games, but I've deleted them already through this button. But this one is my main game, which I've been playing for a long time. But I will not play this one because it's much more advanced. In co-op game, you can play the game with your friends, up to 4, I think. Here in the join option, somebody can create game and you can join to the game through Wi-Fi or through LAN game. In either options, you will the creator of the co-op game will have an invite code, and you can join the village through the invite code too, or you can host your own game. This one is the one that I showed before, and if I want I can host a new farm. But right now this is not very important. If you don't want to play, you can just click exit button and you exit the game. Let's start with creating a new account. Okay, here you can choose your name. My name is Guluru, so I choose this. For farm name, I choose my hometown, which is Horizm in Uzbekistan. This is my third farm, so I'll name it 3.0. Here you can write your favorite thing. In my other games I wrote water, but in this one I want to write pineapple because pineapple is my favorite fruit. Now I'm a female, that's why I choose this button. And if you like cats, there are 3 types of cats. You can choose one of them. Or if you are a dog person, you can choose one of these 3 options. I think I like to choose a dog option. So now I don't want to change my skin color, but I do want to change my hair to this maybe. Now if you are playing the game second or third or whatever time, you can just skip intro. If you are super new to the game, don't skip the intro, because you need to know where everything starts, what you need to do. If you don't watch the intro, you won't understand. Now there are different farm options. In the standard farm, you have a large land with lots of open space where you can farm. And by farm I mean you can grow plants, you can grow fruit trees, or you can have animals like chicken, cow, goat, whatever. In the in the riverland farm, you have lots of riverbanks and islands, and you can do lots of fishing there. Personally, I hate fishing in this game. It's too boring, so I would never choose this one. But if you like fishing, this option would be the best. Next one is forest farm. Forest farm is mostly suitable for foraging, and by foraging I mean usually there are fruit or flowers or mushrooms lying around, and you just go and pick them up. Next one is hilltop farm. I don't know what this one is. So it has got lots of mineral deposits and good for mining. We've got wilderness farm, we've got four corners farm, and we've got beach farm. So far I've played beach farm and standard farm, and others I haven't tried yet. Maybe in the future I will. In the beach farm you've got lots of how to say, water bodies, and it is very beautiful. The beach farm is really scenic, but one problem: when you grow your plants, you have to water them every day yourself. In the standard farm you can have sprinklers which waters your plants automatically and you don't have to do it yourself. But in the beach farm you can't do that. So before starting, read each description carefully, because in these different farms, except standard farm which you can do everything, the other types of farms are good in one thing. Like riverland farm is good for fishing, but it will have it will lack something. Like in the beach farm it's good for foraging, fishing, and tons of open spaces, but it's not good for sprinklers. You cannot use sprinklers. Anyways, let's start with standard farm and do not skip intro. So this is our grandfather. He's dying, and he's talking to us when we are young. He's giving us an envelope, but we cannot open it yet, which we will open when we grow up, because we are too young to understand what's written in there. We all have a time when we feel empty in our lives, and I had this period a few years ago too. Goodbye, Grandpa. And 20 years later, we are working at Georgia Corporation. We are working, and terminated. Somebody terminated. Somebody is terminated, I should say. Where are we? Oh my god, look at this. Somebody has died working. This is us. We are tired of boring office job. Now we open our drawer and the letter is here. Now we should read it. Now there is one thing I didn't understand. Each time when game comes to this point, it's just stuck here, and I don't know whether it will be like this in your game or not, but if it is, just push the escape button. It will continue the introduction. Okay, now we read the message. Oh, that's right. The message should have been opened for us and we needed to read that, but in this case, I'm not sure why. We came to Stardew Valley Village. It's very beautiful here. Okay, our bus stopped. And we are met by Robin. Robin is a village carpenter and she can build us barns, coops, mills, everything. Mayor Luz is the mayor of the village. Okay. This is our farm. Right now it's messy, but don't worry, we'll clean it up. Yeah, we'll clean it up. This is male Louis. I like how animations work here. Robin is angry. Okay, this is our shipping box. We can sell our stuff there. Okay, that's the end of introduction. Now look at these buttons. You move up with W button, move down with S button, move left with A and right with D. Sorry, I couldn't manage to do others, but you can read it when you start your own game. Now look at this box. If we open that, we've got 15 parsnip seeds and we should grow it as soon as possible. And here we've got 500 gold. The time works a little different in this game. Our day starts at 6 a.m. and finishes at 2 a.m. We should come back to our bed before 2 a.m. otherwise we'll feel unconscious outside. This is Monday and first day of spring. Now, as usual, as in real life, there are 4 seasons in the game. Let me pause the game because we are losing the time. So what I was saying, we've got 4 seasons and each 4 seasons consist of 28 days, not 3 months and 30 days each. No, one season has 28 days, so whatever we want to do during spring, we should plan it within those 28 days. Now we've got TV here. TV tells us weather report, and it tells us how lucky we are during the day, and living off the land gives us some tips for the game. So weather report always reports the day, the weather of tomorrow, not today. So let's see how it will be tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful sunny day. Okay, now let's see how lucky we are today. Somewhat annoyed today. No, that's not good. Luck will not be on our side, so we are not lucky today. And tips. These ones for all you greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash while waiting on your first harvest. Okay, now guys, why do we need to be lucky? If we are lucky, there is more chance to find more foraging items, and when you go fishing, you will fish more, and there will be chance to catch a better, more expensive fish. And when you go mining, there is a higher chance of finding a way down. Don't worry, as we keep playing each day, we'll find everything one by one. Okay, so now let's go out. Let's clean up some mess. No, let's first go foraging and find some more wood. Why? Sorry, not wood. Food. I meant. Look at this energy. As we keep working, the energy levels drop, and when it's completely over, even before we sleep, we feel unconscious, and that's not good for us. Okay. Remember one thing, you need everything in this game. Everything. Whatever you find, keep it. Now, this is a good introduction. Look at these worms. If you dig them up with your hoe, you can always find something. In this case, we found clay. Now let me introduce you to the tools we have. We've got axe to chop wood, we've got hoe to dig and till soil, and watering can to water our plants, pickaxe to break stones, scythe is very useful to cut grass, and we've got seed. Stone is used in many recipes, and coal we needed a lot, and clay and lots of other things. Now look, the first row is available for us to use, but the other two are not. The other two can be purchased from peers, which I will take you later. Let's look at these options. This is our inventory, which we have this now, and later we can buy this too. And we've got skills. As we keep farming, mining, foraging, fishing, and killing bugs and other things, we increase our skills, and we've got 10. We increase up to 10, and when we reach level 5 and level 10, we'll have options, and we'll choose. We'll have 2 options, and we can choose one of them. I'll explain more when the time comes to this. And in our wallet, sometimes we find keys and some other stuff, and those things will be kept in here and will be used when we need it. For example, one of them is we'll find a key, and the key will open a skull cavern door in the desert. Next one is social. Here we've got townspeople, and we'll get introduced to them one by one as we progress through the game. And the hearts represent how close we are to those people. Right now we are not close to anyone, so it is okay. We've got town's map, but to be honest, I've never used this. Now, in order to see that menu button, you should just press E in your keyboard. Next, we've got crafting. Here we'll have a bunch of things which we can craft. Right now we can craft wood fence, gate, chest, which is very important. We can create a torch which will light the village when it's dark. And we've got a wood sign, stone sign, never used them. We've got wood path for decoration, never used it either. We've got gravel path, never used. Cobblestone path, it will be very useful. And campfire, never used that either. So far we'll need cobblestone, torch, chest, and we'll need fences and gates when we have farm animals. Now let's keep going. Oh, by the way, if you press F button in your keyboard, you will have a journal which will show you quests and things you need to do. It's like a to-do list. So the first one is we need to introduce ourselves to townspeople, or in other words, we need to greet 28 people. So far we greeted 2 people. Who do you think these 2 people are? Right, Robin, town's carpenter, and Louis, town's mayor. And the next one is getting started. So we need to cultivate and harvest a parsnip. As we finish these journal entries, we'll be rewarded by either money or some gifts. So what we are doing now is we are searching for food. Oh, this is Linus. Now look here, we've got a button here, and it will show how close you are to the person. Right now it's 0 because we are just new yet, and during the game you can give gifts to townspeople, and just by talking to them during the day will also increase your friendship with townspeople. Okay, there are no food so far because we are unlucky. So this place is mine. It opens after a few days. We don't have a fishing rod yet. We can fish here. It's okay, we'll keep going. Now I'm introducing you the town. Introducing you with the town. Sorry about my English, I'm not a native speaker, so I might make lots of mistakes. This is Robin's house, and this is where she offers her services for you. You can shop, you can buy wood, stone, and some furniture and stuff. And you can buy recipes from her. Right now we don't have much money, so I don't think we should buy this stuff yet. Let's look at other things. We can upgrade our house. We can construct farm buildings. We can construct coop where we can have chicken. We can construct barn where we can have by the way, not only chicken. Once you build a coop, you can upgrade it twice, and as you upgrade it, you can keep them not only chicken but also ducks and rabbits and dinosaurs. But in order to have a dinosaur, you need to have a dinosaur egg. Next one is barn. When you first built it, you can only have 4 cows, but as you upgrade it, you can keep the sheep, goats, and pigs. Next one is a well. I've never felt need for a well. Well is good when how to say that? Well is good when you want to have a closer water reservoir for your farm, for your fields, to fill up your watering can. But it's not really necessary, because in your standard farm you've got 2 places which can provide you water with, so that's fine. Next one is silo. In silo you can keep straw for animals to feed on when it's raining or when it's winter. Mill, where you can mill wheat, beets and rice. I think from beets, yeah, when you put beets into it, you can have sugar. When you put rice, you will have rice, and when you put wheat in it, you will have flour. Shed is very important. In the shed you can keep whatever you like. I like to keep kegs and pickling machines inside them. I'll talk about them later. In the kegs you can produce wine, beer, coffee or juice from vegetables, and from pickling machine you can make pickles or jams. Next one is fish pond. In fish pond you can put 1 fish and produce more of the same type of fish, which I don't think really necessary because I don't like fishing, but it might be different for you. Cabin, never felt any need for cabin. Stable, if you build a stable you will have a horse and you can ride your horse wherever you go, which is faster than just walking. Slime hutch is very useful. In slime hutch you can grow slimes, but before building that make sure you've got slime charm ring, otherwise your slimes might kill you. Shipping bin, you don't really need it because you've already got the main shipping bill, but you can use it when you don't want to. You can keep it in your, let's say, sheds when you don't want to go all the way to the main shipping bill next to your house. And that's it. So let's leave Robin. Whenever you see people, try to talk to them because it will raise your friendship scores. This is Maru, Robin's daughter. So let's keep going. Okay, we are searching for food. Now We found the prehistoric skull. It's an artifact, and we've got a museum. If we go and give it to the museum owner, whose name is Gunther, will reward us with gifts. Now this is our first foraging item, a daffodil, but unfortunately when you eat this daffodil it does not give you any energy. If you can see, it says 0 energy. We need food that gives us energy. Now this one is town's community center, but it's locked at the moment. Okay, when it's open, there will be some bundles that we need to finish, and when we finish each bundle, we'll be rewarded with gifts again. So far I see no food. Must be because we are very unlucky today. This is Jody, another one of townspeople. Oh, sorry, it's Leah. They look very alike with Jody. And Marnie sells animals. And Harvey is town's doctor. Okay. Now let's look at this question mark here. Here we've got birthdays. 7th of spring is Lou's birthday. If we give a gift to him, he will be very happy and your friendship scores will increase. This is Leah, we've talked to her. This is Caroline, Pierre's wife. Pierre is the owner of this shop and he sells seeds which we can grow. Not only seeds but other things too. Grass is good for animals to feed on, and saplings for fruit. This is Abigail. Abigail is Pierre's daughter and Pierre himself. As you can see, the button here is 0 and it's blue. As our friendship scores increase, the color will change. Now look at this bag here, and it's written for sale. Once we buy it, our inventory will increase 1 lion, and you can buy it only for 2,000. We should do it as soon as possible, and after that you can buy it one more time for 10,000 gold, and we'll have all of our inventory. Right now we don't have a 2,000 gold. By the way, this is another thing we need to know. If you just click on the rubbish bins, sometimes you can find things, but don't do it when townspeople are around because they don't like it, except lions. Whenever you do it while townspeople are around, your friendship scores will decrease. Now we've got sewer here. Right now it's locked because we don't have key. When we have keys, we can open it, and there we can meet what was his name? I forgot his name, but there is one alien who sells stuff. So far we are very unlucky and we could only find a broken city which is worthless. Now these are houses of townspeople, and we've got Evelyn here, probably the oldest member of the town. I think we've talked to them. This is Leah. No, this is Jody. See, I always confuse Leah with Jody because they look almost the same. This is Vincent. There are only 2 children in this town. One is Vincent, who is Jody's son, and the other is Jazz. We'll meet Jazz later. This is Saloon. Saloon is empty during the daytime, and Gus lives here, Saloon's owner. But if you come here after 5 p.m. With games clock, you can meet lots of people. Now let me take you to Gunther. Museum owner, and we can donate our prehistoric skull. And we've got 2 more cans here. So far no luck. This is Clint, who can upgrade our tools, and this is the museum. Okay, what did we do? Don't skip any cutscenes because you need them to get to know the townspeople. So whatever we find, we should donate him. You can read the message when you start your own game. And now, how can we know when we should donate things to Gunther, when we should not? If we look through all the things in our inventory, they've got descriptions: resource, combustible rock that is useful for crafting and smelting clay, another resource used in crafting and construction, prehistoric skull, artifact. Gunther can tell you more about this if you donate it to the museum. So if you see this description, come to the museum and donate your artifact or other minerals. But this is not the only time when we find prehistoric skull. Once we donate it to Gunther, next time we find the same type of skull, the description changes, and the description will only be about the skull, no Gunther. If there is no Gunther, it means you don't have to, and you cannot donate it to Gunther anymore. And we've got the daffodil. It makes a nice gift. Okay, we can keep it. And broken CD. Right now we don't need this broken CD, but later we'll have a crafting recipe for recycling machine, and when we put this broken CD into the recycling machine, it can produce us something useful like either coal or stone or wood, whatever. Let's donate the skull to the museum. Let's put it here. Okay, now it says journal update. By the way, if you don't have anything to donate, let's see what Gunther says. It doesn't seem like you have anything to donate to the museum. Better get out there and do some treasure hunting, huh? He's so blunt. Okay, we had a message here which said new journal entry. Let's see. Press F button and let's see, done. Oh, we've got more gold. Gunther asked if you'd consider donating any new artifacts or minerals you find to the museum. He says he'll compensate you by way of occasional rare goods. That's true. Sometimes you get decorations. Sometimes you get other stuff. Let's see, introduction. So far we met 14 people. If we greet 14 more people, we'll have another award. Now let's try to go to the beach and meet Willie. Oh, this is Elliot. We met 15 people. Here we found oyster, but if we find something else now, we have no place to put it in. More worms and more clay, which is good. We should meet Willie, but I'm afraid we are late. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, we'll come tomorrow. This is the ocean where we can fish. Let's go back home. We've met Elliot already. We've checked this. There's Penny. We haven't talked to her yet. Sometimes we can go into townspeople's houses and meet them in their houses. This is Haley. She's very rude too sometimes. But the interesting thing is she rarely leaves her house. Vincent and Jody live here, and also Sam, of course. I don't think we can enter Sam's house because we are not friends with him yet. In order to be able to enter people's bedrooms, we should reach 3 hearts with them. And this one is Marnie's house where we can buy animals. It's locked at the moment. It's okay. Let's search for more foraging items. Here we found horseradish, but we don't have any place, so I have to get rid of the broken city. Let's see if we can find more food. Today is almost over, but this is just an introduction, so it's okay. A witch lives here somewhere nearby. One more horseradish, which is good. I don't know what this house is though. Okay. Nothing so far. Oh, worms. Oh, we found our first ores, copper ores. Right now we don't have any place for this. We can either get rid of our stone and pick them up, which I have just done, or we could come back tomorrow and pick them up tomorrow. But it should be done when you keep playing at one hit. If you exit the game, they will be lost too. Okay, what have we got here? A stone. Okay. Okay, we can collect them tomorrow. We should reach our house. Now, before the day ends, Okay, the introduction part is over. When there are new things, I'll explain them as we keep playing. Right now, I couldn't grow anything here, which is not very good. I can just go back to sleep and start day 2, but I'd rather restart the day 1. And how we can do it, we can press E button and go to exit game. We can either exit to desktop, which closes the game completely, or we can exit to title and start the day over. Here you got options. You can adjust them as to your heart's content. And we've got collections. So far we don't have anything. And crafting. Okay guys, I'm going to restart the day, and on the day 1 we'll grow parsnip seeds and buy more parsnip seeds from Pierre. Exit to title. That's it for today. Tomorrow I'll show you day 1 and teach you even more stuff. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it. It's not very professional, I have to admit, but like I said at the beginning, it's just a test video. If you liked the video, please leave your comments or just like the video. I would much appreciate it. I wish you good luck and see you in the next video.